All right, Pisces, we're going to do a reading. We're going to get their thoughts and their feelings. Keep an open mind. I've got courses and workshops at my website. I've got a tarot course, a manifestation workshop, all the things. I've got one-on-one sessions, personal readings. I've got social media. I've got Pinterest, Instagram. All of that can be found at my website, sweetsoultarot.com. Patreon and channel members get to see all readings first. And Patreon members get bonus readings. So who I'm bringing in today, when I first started this reading, I started hearing the song 28. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard that song. It's a beautiful song. I can't listen to it when I'm emotional because it'll have me all up in my feels, but it is a beautiful song. In that song, it says, I made you everything and nothing all at once. Even though I loved you, you know I had to leave. I guess I had to lose you on the way to finding me. Someone could feel that they loved you more than anything. But they could feel that they also treated you like you didn't mean anything to them in the same breath, in the same instance. And this person's recognizing now that they're looking back, that in order for them to have loved themselves and got to a place where they're at, they had to lose you. They had to feel what that felt like. This person has a lot of wounding, okay? And they've been healing that. They've been working on their inner child. They've been really recognizing the coping mechanisms that they have. They're recognizing the learned behaviors that they have. And they're really trying to make an effort to heal that side of them. This person has either recently went through a change or will be coming through a change this year. They will be breaking free from something and they will be going in a new direction. Now, if they've not done this yet, this is something they're thinking about. They're thinking about going towards something new. They're thinking about, this is someone who's like, I want a new life. For some of you, this is someone who's wanting to move. This is someone who's like, I want a whole new life. I want a new job. I want a new place to live. I want a new boyfriend, girlfriend. I want new everything. I want a new gym. I want new everything. Not because they feel that it's going to fix anything, but because they feel that they're breaking free from what's been holding them back. And they're ready to start over. It's like their soul is craving growth. I want to grow. I want to expand. I've been holding myself back for so long. I don't know why. Let me go. Let me free. It's like someone trying to get out of prison. If you ain't ever been around someone who's been out of prison, they're like children. They want out, they want out. You can't keep them in the car. They're literally like toddlers. They're fascinated with everything. And I get it. Why? Because they have felt like they have been locked away and like they couldn't be free. So once they're out, they're roaming around like nobody's business. They feel like Free Willy. And sometimes they're hard to contain. But someone here is saying, you know what? The past is over. I'm ready for new things. I'm ready for new. My soul wants to grow and I can't stop it. Now, someone here is feeling trapped. Someone here is really overthinking. Someone's really worried. And it has something to do with maybe an external factor. Someone could feel trapped by their obligations. Someone could feel trapped by maybe a partner that they view as a karmic partner. Now, I've done personal readings for people who have felt like their baby mama, their baby daddy, their ex-spouse was a karmic partner who was trying to ruin future relationships. And if you feel trapped in that situation, it could feel like you're not going to be able to win unless you get someone on your side and on your team that recognizes, okay, we've got a pot stirrer over here. I'm just going to ignore that one and let you deal with it. This person feels trapped though. They feel trapped by some sort of obligation or something that they perceive as an issue. For a lot of you, this is a person or people, but they're really overthinking, okay? This person's at a place where they're having mood swings. They're having high highs and low lows. They're feeling like they're stuck in a pattern and they're trying to get out of it. They're feeling like something has control over them and they don't like it. But they're also recognizing that they sabotage by allowing that to have control. If you allow your parents, when you're the age 25, 30, to tell you what to do, you're allowing them to tell you what to do. You can respect your parents, but also tell them to bite your ass. You don't have to listen to anyone. And I know I'm going to get hate for that, but the truth's the truth. There's a difference between being controlled and being respectful. You can respectfully look at someone and say, I respect your opinion, but I don't really give a what you think. Thank you, though. So how does this person view you? This card's been coming out like crazy today. The Ace of Cups keeps coming out either upside down or sideways. They view you as someone who's maybe not had success in love. Okay, hold on a second. What is this? They view you as someone who wants some sort of stability or foundation, but you might not necessarily... Okay, hold on a second. What am I trying to get out? Okay. Someone here, I don't know what this is, but someone is viewing you as either someone who is very practical and logical when it comes to love, so much so that it's not allowing you to have new emotional experiences. It's getting in your way. They could view you as someone who's very controlling, to the place where you're like, listen, I want stability. I want a foundation. I want a union. I want 11-11. I want a partnership. Are you here for that? Yes or no? If you are, put your name there. If not, get the hell out my door. That's how they view you. They could feel that that's not a good memory, or they don't like the way that they view you in that way, okay? But if they know that you've dealt with someone in the past, there could be an energy here of, I know what you did to an ex. I know what you did to so-and-so. I know what you did to your family member. There is a side of them that they've seen of you that made them feel like you want something, but you might not necessarily be capable of giving everything it's going to take to get you to where you want to be. It's like you want stability. You want a stable foundation. You want all of these things in a union, but they feel when it comes to maybe love, emotion, nurturing, things of that sort, that you could be missing something. That's how they view you. Okay, why is that? They view you like that because there was a lack of passion at one point. Again, there could have been an energy here where you took some sort of action prematurely, but then you quickly lost the spark. It was like, this is what I'm going to do. Just kidding. This is what I'm going to do. Just kidding. This is what I'm going to do. This person views you as someone who, you're independent, but it's almost a problem. You're very free, but so much so that, again, it's a problem. I don't know. It's like this person feels like you want to be in control. You want to be in charge. And if it doesn't make sense, if you don't like the way that it looks, you're not going to deal with it. And again, there is a view that they have on you that they can't get over. It's a way that you showed up. It's a way that they feel, they perceive you as someone who is ego-driven, who feels like they are very special when they aren't. This person doesn't view you in the best way, if I'm being honest with you. But I will say this. If this person showed up in this way, because, I've been saying all of this is you, but what I just heard is the problem is that they were so stubborn, they weren't recognizing that they weren't giving love at all. They were not giving any emotion, any love. It was maybe about money, having a place to stay, having a place to live, marriage papers. There was a reason for the season with you. It made sense. It was practical. It was logical. And if you got to a point where you felt that way, if you got to a point where you felt, okay, you're only with me because you need a place to live, you're only with me because I'm the cute one in the group, it could have made you show up in a way that was like, Bon appetit, Karma about to eat, y'all better move the fuck out of the way because I'm about to stab people's tires. It was like, there was a side of you that come out that was so unbalanced, hell have no fury. You were scorned. You were ready to go. That could have also made you feel a type of way where it was like, you're giving me the ick and I don't want to create with you. If you showed up in that way, they also have that same feeling. I don't want to create with you. But what they're not recognizing, or what they're not wanting to see, is that in the past, there was a way that they showed up that in their mind made sense. But if they look back, they're going to look back and say, wow, I was really cold. I was detached. I was stubborn. I was prideful. I was an asshole. No wonder you showed up in that way. No wonder you showed up in the, oh, you think you can choose me? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna mess with your brother now. I'm gonna mess with your sister. That's the energy I'm getting. It's an energy of like, hold on, I'm gonna need a backstory for why you doing what you doing, because this don't make no sense. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so why does this person want to come back to you now then? If they think that bad of you, what's the point? Because with deep self-reflection, they change their perspective. See, that's what I'm saying. It's so easy to point the finger and be like, oh, so-and-so did this. What did you do? How did you show up? Because if we can turn that finger back and go, okay, wait a second, let me look at myself real quick, we will realize that there are more parts to that puzzle than just one. This person's changed their perspective. They could have felt very stuck on how they viewed you. Again, feeling like you're someone who, they felt like you were an opportunist. They felt like you were the kind of person who would fly by the seat of your pants. You wanted to create. You had a lot of passion. But then you also would allow that passion to burn out as quickly as it started. It was like they couldn't keep your attention. They didn't know what you were doing, what you were up to, what you wanted, because you didn't even know. That's how they viewed you. But now they've changed their perspective. Now how do they view you? Okay, so for some of you, this person could view you as someone who lacked strength and courage to choose them when you should have. And because of that, you chose someone else and got yourself out in the cold. And they view you as someone who's inconsistent, who's kind of a player, who's very ego-driven. And they could be at a place of only focusing on their stability. But they're thinking about you. They're thinking about some sort of wish, some sort of happy ending that they had in mind. You know what I just heard is, but you ruined it. That's what I just heard, but you ruined it. I'm hearing the song, You Broke Me First. Maybe you don't like talking too much about yourself. This person didn't like talking about themselves. Okay, hold on a second. So why did you do what you did? Let's ask that. Because you wanted an offer of love? Yes. Okay. There was communication here about someone not taking an offer or someone being discontent. So someone showed up in a way because they were discontent. I'm not happy. I'm not satisfied. And I feel if I do this, I will be happy. I will be satisfied. Someone could have been chasing love and quickly realized that they were actually chasing a feeling and not love at all. And again, if this was you or this was that person, someone now has the ick. It's like, okay, no, you chose what you chose and I'm glad you made your bed. But it's like if you chose someone different, they wish that you wouldn't have. If they chose someone different, you wish that they wouldn't have. But someone's main goal was to get an offer of love. And it didn't work out. Someone got their feelings hurt. Now, I am seeing that someone could want to have a conversation around this. Someone could want to have a conversation around the fact that, you know, I was really discontent with how you showed up. And the other person could be like, yeah, well, I was really discontent because I felt like I was begging you for your love. It could be a conversation like that that's actually going to transpire. Now, again, I do want to say this. This person did not view you good at all. I want to see if that's changed, because if it hasn't, they might just be coming in to be disrespectful to you. I do see that with deep self-reflection, they are recognizing again that someone could have made a choice and the choice got them left out. Yeah, okay, someone didn't have a new beginning. Someone invested and had teamwork and collaboration with the thought or the goal of having a new stable beginning, but it lacked truth or clarity, which then resulted in the discontentment anyways. So someone here tried to avoid being discontent. It was like if someone felt that they weren't getting chosen, whether that's you or them, someone felt that they weren't getting chose. So they decided to be like, okay, you know what? You're not going to choose me. Fuck it. I'll get someone else to choose me. Well, that other person didn't choose them either. But the first person is a little like, yeah, you got what you deserved. And it was a little, I'm going to say, laughing at the misery of the other person's broken heart, because it is a little bit of like, oh yeah, no, you just out there doing what you need to do. Go out there, you for the streets. But they could be recognizing that they had a pattern. They had trust issues. They were manipulative. They also would not share emotion or love whatsoever. You can only like someone, crush on them so much, date them so much for them to have a wall up. If you would have conversations with this person and they wouldn't say anything, at what point is it no longer your fault when you take yourself out of it and say, okay, you obviously don't care. You don't want new emotional experiences. You're not telling me anything. You're not indulging anything, whatever. But they could have seen that as you getting what you deserved. Now that time has progressed, someone is seeing it differently. You know, it's interesting. Someone's going to want to come in and give to you, but you're not going to trust them. This is going to be someone where you feel that they're going to give just enough to get what they want, and then they're going to run. That's how you view them. They're going to possibly take a leap towards you and maybe even discuss some sort of commitment. They're going to be very guarded when it comes to maybe sharing money or getting married, but they do want to have a conversation about commitment. But I am seeing that you're going to be pessimistic. I don't know if I believe in this. I don't know if I believe in you. I don't know. How do I know that you're not in it to just get what you want? How do I know you're not here for a good time, not a long time? That's going to be your mind when this person comes back in. Especially if this was someone that you tangoed with. This is what I do know. Someone here was wounded. Someone's been healing. Someone took a leap. Someone's wanting a new direction. Someone took a leap and had to learn from it. Why did they take a premature leap? You know, it's interesting because what they're telling me is that whatever leap you took was successful. You were meant to pick that other person. They were meant to pick that other person. And I know you're not going to win to hear it. I know you're going to be mad at me. But whoever decided to not invest in someone else and then they got their feelings hurt over there, that was successful. Whatever you needed to learn in that, whatever they needed to learn in that, whatever was meant to take place, took place, and it was successful. And it brought maybe even some sense of like balance and healing and tempering to oneself. So this could have been you or this could have been them. Someone needed to temper their self. Someone needed to get a little more control over their self. Someone needed to balance their self out. Yeah, I'm telling you, there was some sort of betrayal. Let the past go. You guys will be getting past some sort of conflict. It's going to come in very unexpectedly, but whoever's the feminine energy is going to be guarded. You're very intuitive. So I feel that you know this person's going to come towards you, but your heart chakra is blocked off towards them. So I just want you to know that. The reason they're coming back is because they did do a lot of self-reflection. Are you and this person meant to be together? There could just be some sort of healing that's going to take place here. Not necessarily you guys going to get back together. There could just be healing that's going to take place. Yeah. There could be a connecting to one's higher self. There could be an understanding of what one values, what's morally correct, what one believes. Again, I feel that if it wasn't for this relationship and the actions that were taken in this relationship, you wouldn't be who you are today. Whether it was you that decided to go towards someone else or they decided to go towards someone else, that served its purpose. There was a lot of growth, expansion, and understanding that happened in that. Even though it crumbled, it was successful. Again, there was some sort of betrayal there, okay? And someone's had a hard time getting over it, especially if one person was at a place of like, but I deserve love, I want love, I'm getting love. Well, I mean, you can go around screaming that all day, but a lot of people don't want to give love. A lot of people want to receive love. And you got to be really careful who you be giving your love to, because a lot of people just want to take it and not give it back. That's what I'm getting here, okay? So you and this person's going to have a conversation about something that did not result in a new beginning. I don't necessarily think you're going to get back together, but for some of you, you could. I just think it's getting to an awareness and an understanding of what happened. And again, one person could be suffering more than you know. Yeah, someone here is replaying events over and over and over in their head. Something that wounded them. Something that was sudden. Something that was shocking. Something that come out of nowhere. It could have been... Someone here has fear of abandonment. So, someone got some news. Whoever got that news could be replaying it over and over and over again. But again, let's remember it served its purpose. Whoever the chaser is in this dynamic, whoever fears abandonment, I feel that that person is breaking free from that. It's like whoever has abandonment issues here, whether it's you, them, or both, you're no longer feeling fear around being abandoned. There's a new cycle coming in. There's someone watching you that's connected to this person. It could be a karmic partner or someone that's connected to the person that's connected to you. It's someone who sees you as competition. It's someone who sees you as an enemy. It's someone who sees you as very clever. It's someone who, if it's a woman, it's a pick-me girl. If it's a guy, it's a beta male. So let me explain it. If it's a pick-me girl, it's the kind of girl who would do anything and anyone because she wants to be picked. She thinks she's special when she gets picked. That's the kind of woman it is. If it's a man, it's the kind of man who will do anything just to be picked, just to be loved. Sometimes it's a little... People be doing too much to be picked, okay? Someone here is trying to hide. This person, if you know this person's family member, friend, karmic partner, someone that they're attached to, they could try to be nice to you because they're fake, okay? Whoever this is trying to be very strategic. This person might even try to meet up with you, whoever this is. Now, I didn't say this yet, but I have done started this reading and I stopped it and I started it again. In the first reading, I had said trigger warning, that I had felt that whoever this person is hooking up with other people or messing with other people. If that is the case, those other people, whether it's men or women, might find themselves looking you up on social media, trying to be your friend. You might even find that they might try to bump into you or meet up with you. It's like these people are trying to be strategic. They're trying to be on top of the ball. So be aware of that. Someone is definitely watching you, and I would go as far to say is like stalking you, like keeping eyes on you. So if there's anyone attached to this person that's attached to you, they're keeping eyes on you. Again, family member, friend, a lover that they have, whatever it be. Someone's trying to be very strategic. Somebody's relationship stops. Somebody's relationship's over. Yeah, okay, so I think you're done with this person. I don't think you're going to get back with this person. This is someone who is very one-sided. So if they are giving other people time and attention, those people might be jealous over you or consumed by you because you're not messing with that person anymore or you don't care anymore. Whoever this person is, male or female, it does not matter. They're very self-absorbed. They're very one-sided. It's all about them. They want their ego stroked. They want to feel special. This could even be someone who tries to use people. I want you to feed my ego. Tell me how special I am. Tell me how amazing I am. And the reason they do that is because they don't feel special. They don't feel amazing. But if they do have someone else attached to them, and I'm getting strong messing with somebody else, I think they're sleeping with someone else or entertaining someone else. If they are, you're gonna know if it's you. You're gonna be like, Danielle, I know exactly what you're talking about. That person's watching you. That person feels that this is their wish fulfillment and you're getting in the way. But here's the thing, and I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, it's not your problem that someone can't keep tabs on their man or their woman. And if that's not their man or their woman, they need to ask themselves why they're willing to deal with someone who has no respect for them whatsoever. So just be aware of that. There could be external parties, external factors. Yeah, you attract love by, hold on. You attract romance by enjoying your life fully. Someone here is having financial problems. You could be attracting a lot of lovers right now. You could be attracting a lot of people who are interested in you. Someone will be coming in to make the effort. Okay, so this could be a new person. This doesn't have to be. I was seeing that this could ascend to something more. There is a lot of attraction and you are attracting a lot of people coming towards you. There's going to be some people though who have financial problems, who have career and finance issues. There are going to be some people, both new and past, coming towards you that have red flags. The signs are cautioning you. If you feel, here's an example. Let's say that someone sends you a Facebook request, a boy or a girl, and the next thing you know, the person that they're dating sending you a Facebook request. Do you really want to get in that drama? That's a red flag waiting to happen. That shows that they have problems and trust issues in their relationship. Why do both of you need to be my friend? Why do you need to know who your boyfriend or your girlfriend's friends with on Facebook? This is not my problem. This is not my drama. There will be signs cautioning you around this dynamic. I think you're going to know that this person made you out to be the bad guy when in reality, you're going after what you need to go after. And if they don't want to bring emotion to the table, that's fine. But don't call me crying when you're thirsty. And if these people want to deal with them, have at it. But they will be keeping eyes on you because they feel that you are a threat. That's what it is. You're a threat. You're a threat to me. And they're going to try to be very strategic. Someone might try to take some sort of risk. Again, this could be someone else that they're messing with that knows about you, but doesn't know about you, but knows of you and kind of wants to know what's going on. So they might try to reach out to you. They might try to bump into you somewhere. They might just randomly show up at your job. There's going to be something that's like, I'm not in this. That's what I'm getting here. I feel that you're going to break free from it though, but I do feel that you need to know that there's red flags here. And that when someone approaches you, be cautious, okay? Because you're a magnet right now. But even though you're a magnet, you could be realizing you're a magnet for conflict. You're a magnet for chaos. You're a magnet for people to come in and bring news and changes that have nothing to do with you, but they see you as a threat. They see you as something that could get in the way. They see you as, this gives me the energy of like when a man or a woman is dating multiple people or talking to multiple people, and one person doesn't care because they're secure and they're like, listen, I'm not an option. You can pick me, but I'm taking myself off the plate in a few days. I'm gonna let you have the control, but just know you got 72 hours to figure it out. Well, if the other two are really insecure, you will notice that they will do things that try to jeopardize the other ones. They will try to do things that's going to make them feel more special and the other one not seem as special, because they're threatened, because they're jealous, because they know that if we play fair, I know you're going to win, because not only are you a 10 out of 10, but you're confident as hell, and that scares me. There's a lot to be said about people who are not confident. And if you're confident and they're not, they'll try to take you down with them because they want to be you. And if they can't be you, then they want you down there with them. This person deserves whatever, whoever this is. Allow them to play games and to take risks with these people, because these are their karmics. So what does that mean? You treated this person with love and respect. These are going to be the people that they're going to hate. Here's an example. Let's say that they tell you something and they tell the other person something. They tell you guys the same thing. You keep it to yourself. You never say anything. My name's Bennett. I ain't in it. But because the other person's a karmic, that person with the karma is going to teach them a lesson. It isn't about what's in their best interest. It's about, oh, you owe me something. And before you know it, you didn't have to do anything. Drama's starting because their karmic done went and said something and got everything going. There are lessons that are being learned with that person. And when they take a step back and they're years down the road, hindsight's 2020, they're going to look back and be like, damn, you treated me the way I wanted to be treated. But the karmic treated me the way I deserved to be treated. That's the difference here. So just be aware and be cautious that there could be other men or other women looking at you or trying to watch you because they see you as a temptation factor to what they want or what they have. But that's not your problem. That's their problem. Okay? Now, this person is going to want to maybe have a conversation with you. But I am saying that this person, I'm going to say it, they do like to play the victim. Okay? They do like to play the victim. So be aware. Be conscious. I'm going to leave that here. Have a blessed day.